What's up, guys? Back here with some more BT10 gameplay featuring Minerva Loop over on the right, as well as some more Jesmon over on the left. Minerva Loop opening up with the perfect stack there. Gabumon plus the Jesmon getting ready to draw 6 is pretty broken. We're going to see a Greymon hatch. Of course, no rookie, but at least we've got the Sistermon Blanc to be able to discard a card and draw 2. Jesmon is just going to swing straight at security, not dying, unfortunately, but that's okay, because we've got some other plays we can do, namely Analog Youth putting the opponent to 1 and grabbing any one of those Digimon amongst those. Lilithmon really powerful, but don't need her really in the early game. Can always grab her back with Calling from Darkness. And then we're just going to see the Sistermon Blanc Awakened Digivolved on top of the Blanc. And we're just going to go round number 2 with the Jesmon after evolving the Gazimon into the breeding area back there. Jesmon swinging at security, this time dying to a Gaia Force, which is definitely fine by me, because if not, that would have hit one of my Cerberusmons or something like that. Definitely would have been detrimental there. So we're just going to draw a bunch of cards, pitching some useless options at the moment, as well as some Digimon we don't need. It's always definitely difficult to pick out what you want to discard. Sometimes you can get that stuff back, sometimes not. But we're just going to discard the Cerberusmon as well as the Calling from Darkness. Lucemon Chaos Mode, definitely want him in trash, as well as an extra Devimon because I don't need that at the moment. Then we're just going to Digivolve Devimon for a cost of 1 in the back, going to 0. He's really nice for not only the blocker, but being a 1-cost Evo is really important actually, because there's a lot of times since you're not playing a Memory Tamer, your opponent will choke you. So just going to Cerberusmon on passing turn is definitely really nice. Opponent there swinging in to the Psychmon, our Digicross Floodgate for the deck. And then playing a Bauhuck, unfortunately putting me to 2. Now I'm going to be able to bring out the Cerberusmon here. I'm just going to swing into the Sistermon Blanc. Definitely not the most ideal since he gets to grab back a Huck or a Sistermon from the trash, but I don't want him to have that body on field, which he's just going to swing anyways. I'm going to play Dead or Alive for 8, being able to play the Cerberusmon Werewolf mode from the trash, being able to then delete my Cerberusmon to gain 9 memory, gaining another memory off the Analog Youth and Hatching Genetic, and then of course being able to trigger the Inheriteds as well as the Cerberusmon effect to draw some cards, discarding another Analog, discarding a Dino Devimon there, definitely don't need that. And then since Cerberusmon Werewolf mode's got Rush, we're just going to be able to swing into security, putting on that pressure, and then going into Minervamon for a cost of 3. And here, guys, is the loop. We're going to go Minervamon and then delete it with the Revival from Darkness, paying 4 for that, deleting the Minerva, and then being able to revive a level 5 Digimon that's on play, doesn't trigger, so bring back to Cerberus, and then now Minerva, since it was deleted and our opponent's got 2 or fewer, bringing back the Werewolf mode, on play, popping the Cerberus to gain 9 memory back, effectively gaining 5 since we activated that option for 4, and then swinging into security since we got Rush, drawing a bunch of cards, and then doing it all over again, going into Minerva once again for 3, and then hitting into the, again, Revival from Darkness, popping our Minerva, bringing back the Cerberusmon, playing the Werewolf mode, deleting, drawing 2, gaining 9, discarding 1, discarding an Jesmon. It's going to be really powerful there, swinging into security with the Cerberusmon Werewolf mode. Going to go Minerva once again for a cost of 3, and then just do this one more time to be able to bring back the Werewolf mode to go for a game there. So perfect Minerva loop pretty much there is what you are going to see for the game number 1. Then game number 2, our opponent is going to start just playing the Blanc for 3, so definitely not the most ideal turn, or game 2 rather. And I'm just going to open Gabumon Devi for 1. And then just Digivolve the Werewolf mode for 3. An awkward stack for sure, but not the worst since we're going to get to cycle a couple of cards off of any on deletions that we might trigger. Bauhuck once again going to hit the board for a cost of 5. And then just going to go straight into Minervamon for a cost of 3. Swinging into my opponent's security. Dying to the Jesmon GX is definitely strong there, being able to then trigger my deletion, draws and discards before the Minervamon. So I'm going to draw 2 off the Gabu, discarding 1. Card that I don't need anymore, so thinking about Calling from Darkness. I did that last time as well, but just going to pitch a Jackraid instead, and then drawing 1 off the Demimera, pitching a Cerberusmon from the trash there, and then Minerva, of course, will be able to bring back any of our level 5s or lower, so we're just going to bring back the Werewolf mode. Of course, no regular Cerberusmon to delete, but we do have Rush, being able to hit another security card there, putting our opponent down to 3, and then playing Analog Youth, putting the opponent to 1, revealing 3, and grabbing the Jesmon there to be able to use that either next turn or the following turn, being able to just draw into more cards. Hopefully our combo pieces, such as the Revival of Darkness and stuff like that. So our opponent is going to scoop that one. So game number 3 here, just because 2 games that went by really fast. We're going to see the Blanc played for a cost of 3 to start things off, getting rid of the X antibody that we definitely don't need, and then I'm going to go ahead over on the right perfect stack my opponent with the Gabu plus Jesmon for a cost of 2, and then just hard playing a Cerberusmon for 6. Definitely could have evolved that over the Jesmon, but you just want to draw as many cards as possible. I kind of don't care how much memory my opponent gets at this point in the game, just because putting him in a 5 with nothing in the back, with just a Sistermon on field, is totally fine by me. He's going to evolve into the Awakened for a cost of 2. Of course, no on-evolve effect, but we're just going to see, once again, a Bao played for 5 Jesmon, definitely showing its inconsistencies and why I think it's not one of the strongest decks in the format, just because, of course, when it high rolls, it is really, really powerful, but getting there is the big problem. You need so many pieces. We're going to swing into security, not going to die, but I'm going to kill my Jesmon anyways, with the Deathclaw popping the Bao, and then Jesmon, of course, being able to draw the 3 off of its deletion, discarding a Jack Raid as well as something else we don't need at this point. Analog Youth might have multiples of those in hand, and then drawing 2, discarding 1, discarding the Jesmon, drawing 1 more off of the Minerva, and just discarding a Ghazi that doesn't do too much against this deck. Red Memory Boost is really the only thing, doesn't even hit the new like starter Memory Boost card. Cerberusmon is going to swing into security. Gonna die, unfortunately, but we are going to just draw 2 and discard 1 off of that. That's totally okay. You typically want him to survive because you can then use the Werewolf mode and then pop it with that and then go into another Rush play or Minerva or something. But I don't think it was like super necessary there, so just swung to get the draws. If it dies, no big deal. We are going to discard the Minervamon from hand there. I think at this point I have like 2 or 3 in my hand, so really don't need more than like 2 since my opponent's down to 3 security. And we're just going to Digivolve the Jesmon into the Werewolf mode for a cost of 3 just to cycle a card. The Blanc Awaken is going to swing into the security there. CL is going to hit the board for a effective cost of 3. Then we're going to go Gabu into the back for a cost of 0. The Werewolf mode possibly going to swing over the Blanc Awaken. Definitely don't want to give him a card, but at the same time you definitely want to clear board, so we are going to actually just run into that and then grab back the Huckmon from the security, or from the trash rather, and the Minervamon is going to Digivolve for a cost of 3. So now if our opponent does play the Huckmon versus evolve it, we will get the +1 from the trash. But of course, he's just going to Digivolve it for a cost of 0, Digivolving into the Bao for 2, and then possibly playing another Digimon. I can then get the Psychmon or maybe the Jesmon back, but no, we're just going to see Savior Digivolved for 3, passing the turn. I'm going to unsuspend, bring out the Gabu here, and then go ahead and probably go into Jesmon since my opponent was kind enough to give me the 3 memory that I need to work with. Minerva's first going to swing into the security here, hitting into a Solarmon, and then we're going to just swing Gabu into security, hitting a Savior, going to draw 1 and trash 1 off of the Demimera, definitely dying off of that, and then discarding some cards. And it's likely I didn't Digivolve that into the Jesmon because I already have the loop present, so going to go ahead and kill the Minerva, playing the Revival from Darkness, grabbing back the Cerberusmon, Minerva playing the Werewolf mode, gaining 9 memory, deleting the regular Cerberusmon to then draw 2, discard 1, gaining a billion memory, going on up to 8. Discarding Ghazi, and then of course we got Rush, so we can go ahead and swing into security. Gonna hit the option card there, and then we can just then repeat the loop, go into Minerva, play the option card one more time, and finish off our poor Jesmon opponent who didn't really have anything going for him this game. So that was a little bit unfortunate, but guys, that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed the showcase of Minerva, just how crazy the combos can be. And if you want to learn how to do the combos and what the deck can do, I'll have the deck list in the description. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.